Cal Ripken with a 3-run shot and saluting the Iron Man. Yeah. Cal rips one.
The Ripken family is considered the first family of baseball. Knowing the level of depth this family has in the world of baseball, we will be talking about not only the family and baseball, but also everything else there is to know about the Ripken family. The enormous impact on the Baltimore Orioles and the surrounding community, the matriarch of the Ripken family being abducted at gunpoint, a famous baseball card, and a fake power outage to keep Cal's record games played streak alive. Keep watching for a few more surprises about the family. Let's begin with Grandpa Ripken, Cal Ripken Sr., who was a baseball player, a scout, a coach, and a manager. Now that is an all-rounder. Most people think Cal Sr. began the history of baseball in the family. However, Cal Sr.'s father, Aaron, was the first to be interested in baseball. Eventually, 3 of his sons, including Cal Ripken Sr., became star players for the Aberdeen Canners, the semi-professional Susquehanna. Cal Sr. was later signed into a minor league contract with the Baltimore Orioles and worked for 36 years with the Baltimore Orioles, serving several functions. During his tenure as the major league manager, he had 2 sons, Cal and Billy. Playing for the same team he was managing, making him the first to ever achieve that. Ripken Sr. won the Manager of the Year award twice and was inducted into the Baltimore Orioles Hall of Fame. Many coaches in the Baltimore farm system use his Oriole way style of coaching. He had a baseball clinic and his Cal Ripken Baseball School, which he focused on after he retired and died in 1999 due to lung cancer. After Cal Sr.'s retirement, the entire family was at the ballpark to watch his son, Cal Ripken Jr., play his 2,131st game and break Lou Gehrig's consecutive games record in 1995. Cal Jr. eventually ended his streak in 1998 after playing a total of 2,632 games consecutively, and even broke Sachio Kinogasa's streak of 2,215 in 1996. Did you know that Cal Jr. almost broke his streak before breaking the record when he injured his knee after engaging in a brawl with the Seattle Mariners, and he thought he wouldn't be able to play, but thankfully he walked it off and was eventually able to play at the ballpark.
Well, I hurt my knee in a brawl with the Seattle Mariners.
Cal Jr. now serves as a special advisor on youth programs to MLB. He also owns several minor league baseball teams, runs the youth-focused baseball complexes in Aberdeen, Maryland, and Myrtle Beach, and South Carolina called the Ripken Experience. Has even been contacted by MLB to be a part of a group to buy the Baltimore Orioles following the current ownership issued it's facing. He also works part-time as a TBS sports analyst during the Major League Baseball postseason games. In February 2020, Cal Jr. was diagnosed with prostate cancer, but he underwent prostate surgery in March, and gratefully, in August of the same year, he announced that he was cancer-free. Cal Ripken Jr. was married to Kelly Ripken for about 30 years before their divorce was finalized in 2016. I mean, a divorce after 30 years? What could have gone wrong? A rumor surfaced sometime in 1988 about Kelly having an affair with Kevin Costner. The story was that Cal caught Kelly and Kevin having an affair. Cal's team, Baltimore Orioles, had a game at Camden Yards, but he was too distraught to play. So the Orioles management faked an electrical malfunction that caused the lights to go out, so the night game had to be canceled. So Cal wouldn't have to play, keeping his long-time record games played streak alive. She is quite private and shares very little about her personal life. However, did you know that Kelly was misdiagnosed for almost 30 years? Well, yes, she was. Kelly suffered from a disease that caused sleeplessness, unexplained weight loss, rashes, and unrelenting headache. She suffered from these symptoms until 1986 when she was accurately diagnosed with Graves' disease by the physicians at Johns Hopkins after consulting 12 doctors and being through 25 medications. Kelly later donated $250,000 to Johns Hopkins to establish a special program, Kelly G. Ripken Program for Thyroid Patients, to treat thyroid disorders. She's presently focused on philanthropism and supporting women's health. She is currently the co-chair of a 20 years program at Johns Hopkins called A Woman's Journey. Cal Ripken's mother, Vi Ripken, who died at the age of 82, was the matriarch of the Ripken family. She was highly respected by the Baltimore Orioles, as she was married to Cal Ripken Jr. 2 of her 4 children played for the team, and her grandson also played for the team. On her passing, the team commented, "The Orioles mourn the passing of Vi Ripken, beloved matriarch of the Ripken family. We send our condolences to Cal, Billy, Ryan, and their entire family during this incredibly difficult time." In 2012, Vi Ripken was kidnapped at gunpoint from her home. The abductor did not harm her. He even stopped for food, lit cigarettes for her, and specifically told her he wasn't going to hurt her and that he would take her back, which he did after almost 24 hours. It was also said that the abductor had no idea who she was because he was asking about the baseball artifacts she had in the car, despite the fact that the Ripken family was considered royalty in Aberdeen, Maryland, where Vi was abducted from her home. Till date, no suspect has been arrested concerning this case. Vi was the founding chairwoman of the Cal Ripken Sr. Foundation, which helps to build character for disadvantaged people. Before she died, Vi spent many years living in Aberdeen and attended games with the minor league baseball team, Aberdeen Ironbirds, which played their home games at the Ripken Stadium. Billy Olive Ripken, also known as Billy the Kid, is Cal Ripken's brother. He was also a professional baseball infielder that played for the Baltimore Orioles, Texas Rangers, Cleveland Indians, and Detroit Tigers. The 1989 Fleer baseball card of Billy Ripken is famous in the sports card world. The card has a picture of Billy Ripken holding a bat with something very peculiar written on the knob, which caused chaos and dramatically increased the card's value. There are multiple variations of that card. Many have a black square over the words on the bottom of the bat, and some have the words scratched out. Either way, the cards continue to be popular with collectors and Ripken fans alike. Do you collect baseball cards? Let us know in the comments section below. In 2006, Billy partnered with the official site of Major League Baseball, MLB.com, to create a website, GetGreat.com, which is basically a website for kids to learn how to play baseball. It is literally what the name says. Billy also partnered with his brother Cal to form Ripken Baseball after he retired. They both also founded the Cal Ripken Sr. Foundation in 2001, of which they made their mom Vi the founding chairwoman. Just a little fun fact, did you know that aside from the good works they do together, Billy and Cal made the fewest mistakes in the big league history of second baseman shortstop combination mistakes ever? Billy currently works as a radio host for XM Satellite Radio and a studio analyst for MLB Network. In 2016, Billy won Emmys Awards for the Outstanding Sports Personality Studio Analyst of the Year. Ryan Ripken is Cal Ripken Jr.'s son, having a family history of legendary baseball players, his grandpa, his dad, and his uncle. We can only imagine the weight on Ryan as a professional baseball player. In 2012, Ryan was drafted by the Baltimore Orioles. No surprise there. However, he turned it down and went to the University of South Carolina instead and later moved to the Indian River community. 2014, he was drafted by the Washington Nationals into the Major League Baseball Amateurs and later joined the Aberdeen Ironbirds in 2017, which is his father's team. Following a 7-season run in the minor leagues, a few days ago, Ryan announced his retirement from professional baseball, expressing his appreciation in a tweet. Like his mother, little is known about Ryan's personal life, as he is very reserved. Speaking of being reserved, we don't think any member of the Ripken family is as reserved as Rachel Ripken. Taking after her mother too, little is known about her personal life. Rachel spent most of her professional life working for the Buffaloes. She began working with the CU athletics department in 2008 when she was still a freshman in school. In 2012, Rachel was hired as a marketing and promotions associate for the Buffaloes after she graduated from the University of Colorado. She's currently the assistant athletic director for community outreach. She might not be working as a competitive athlete, but she's still in the sports industry. Goes to say, sport runs in the Ripken family after all. Be sure to check out Baseball Plus for more fantastic baseball videos. See you there.